Okay, we're ready to go. Nice to be here with you. Take pictures of all of us here. And just remember, you are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to God. And I thank you, all the county clerks, and Miss Sumi, and all the workers here at Kenton County, and all over America, the government workers for the greatest country a person could ever live in. God bless you and have a great day. Travels with John Stephenson.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye now. Hi there, folks. How y'all doing? Bye-bye. I think I can make it okay. Thank you. What's your name?
I'm Terry.
Terry, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
God bless you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good day now. God bless you. Traffic backed up going into Cincinnati, unfortunately, folks. Ooh, something I didn't realize. I can't get off here. Lane ends, merge left. So I'm in this traffic whether I want to be or not. But there was my destination, was the Radisson Hotel. I was going to go up there and twirl around the old city. But unfortunately, I got into the predicament of getting on there at Covington, and it brought me right out to the expressway here. At least the traffic's moving a little bit, so maybe I can come back around to, cross the other bridge, and come back around to the Radisson revolving restaurant. Many years ago, I stood on top of there and did press conferences and news releases all about many different things across northern Kentucky and issues. Never will forget one Sunday liquor sales in the two counties of Kenton and Campbell. I organized that campaign and ran it, even though I don't drink, but did so for the Chamber of Commerce and the restaurants and hotels of all of northern Kentucky, and to help the income compete with the Cincinnati side of the river. Boy, this is a unique coming across the bridge here now. It's all covered up, some kind of a curtain, I guess for safety purposes since they're working on it. And but it's an interesting experience, I must say, driving across. I don't know if the lower section is covered with something or not. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll have to find out. I remember when I stood on top of the Crew Tower over here in Cincinnati and with some of my grandkids, Dalton and Johnson and Peyton Johnson and a couple others. I think Cody was there too, Archambault. And right there on top of the Crew Tower with that flag up there is where we were filming one of my shows all across Cincinnati and northern Kentucky, talking about the area and giving a little history to the young folks. always like to do that. Of course, that other building there you see with that tower, that's the tallest building now in Cincinnati or northern Kentucky. And my brother-in-law, Kenny Guyman, put the last piece of steel up there with his initials on it as an iron worker, right on that very top point with a crane up there. My goodness gracious sakes alive, that had to be a little bit nerve-wracking for sure. But he did it. Of course, the suspension bridge there, one of the most famous bridges in the world. Let's see if we can go back south 75 here. I don't know if we can or not. I don't know if we can or not. We'll have to see whether that's possible or not. We might have to go down here and loop around a little bit to be able to do that. Whoops. Like a spider web, all the different lanes. As you can see, a lot of traffic up there standing still. It's not necessarily a good sign for right now, but we'll make a little effort to get across. Hopefully this will take us a little detour across. I don't know if this is the Clay Wade Bailey Bridge or not. It might be. Well, we'll soon see. This is taking us across the Spence Bridge over there. The whole thing's covered up. This is, I think, the Clay Wade Bailey Bridge. Here you see downtown Covington. Of course, the Ohio River. A good little shot from down here. The old IRS building down there. Mother of God Church over there. A senior tower down there. And of course over here on the other side you see the Quality Inn. Well, it used to be the Quality Inn. It's the Radisson now hotel. It was owned originally by Frisch's Restaurants. And I was a manager with Frisch's Restaurants. Trained managers for them. Back many years ago. Frisch's and Kroger's were two of the first places to let in the handicapped workers. When I was a counselor, rehabilitation counselor with the State Department of Education. I used some connections with Frisch's to get that done. see now. Let's see if we can get up here to the Quality Court Riverview. Oh, the Radisson, as it's called today. Scope this out. We might want to bring Miss June down here. Look back at the bridge there, French Fence Bridge. Up into the Debut Park area up there, Covington, Kentucky. Here in Kenton County. Home of Judge Knockelman, a great county judge. With some great people. Great county commissioners. Let's see now. I can park around here. Of course, one of the sights you'll always see in northern Kentucky is the trains. And I used to work on those trains as a conductor and retarder operator, computerized, years ago, 3 years with the L&N Railroad, Louisville National Railroad. And I enjoyed my time there and was secretary of the Brotherhood of Railroad Trainmen. My father had worked on the railroad for some 40 years, and his father worked on the railroad for several years, but was crushed between two cars on the southbound hump. One of the switchmen that ride the hump, the old southbound hump. And my dad was only 5 years old when his dad was killed on the railroad there. Ironically, my dad worked there for 40 years, was injured one time very seriously, and I worked on the L&N Railroad for about 3 years, and while going through school, and decided that I'd go ahead and get an education. And even though the railroading was a good job, it was the most dangerous job I'd ever had. So I stayed in school and went on to be superintendent of education for the state of Kentucky, the last elected one. But I love Kentucky. That's the reason I filmed the history with my wife, June and Stephenson. Filmed the history of all the counties of Kentucky. I have them now on our YouTube site, Travels with John Stephenson. And was thrilled to do that as an educational effort. I'm going to try to slip up here to Debut Park through this way. Whether or not I can get there this way or not, that's a good question. I think I can, though. Let me ask this guy right here. Sir, can I get to Debut Park up here?
I think so.
Debut Park, just go up here and make a right? Okay.
There's a sign up there. Park.
God bless you and thanks for your work. Have a nice day. You're on Travels with the Stephensons. God bless you. Well, I'd like to have gone up there to the top of that building today, but with the virus and everything, they aren't opening until 5 o'clock. So I'm going to have to come back later to be able to get up there on top of the Radisson, and or some other day. But anyway, we'll head right up to Debut Park, where we can overlook the Radisson and all of the greater Cincinnati skyline. I was up there at Ryan Noakes' wedding My longtime friend Jim Noakes' son got married, and I was up there filming that wedding. Having a great time. We're there at the beautiful facility there, the Dries Pavilion, where they had the wedding there, overlooking the skyline outside. Had several hundred people there. A great occasion for their marriage there. And we'll creep up here slowly because it's a little narrow and they're doing a lot of work here in places. And we have to watch what we're doing. Let's see if this will get us up there. Oh boy, what a turn that is. I've been up here before. I think probably running and walking when I was a young man. They used to run us for track. And we'd have to run these hills here at Boo Park. The Aaron Crawford Museum is up here, a great history museum for all in northern Kentucky, greater Cincinnati, and all over the world that can come there and see the history of the areas. It's quite crooked here, but as you can see, we're doing a good climb to go up here. And you get a little view of all of northern Kentucky and greater Cincinnati from up here. Probably one of the best views there is of the whole area. It's a beautiful park here that Covington has called the Boo Park. I've been coming here since I was a young man, singing in the theater they have up here, an amphitheater. And I remember singing, "I'd rather have Jesus and How Great Thou Art." There's a bunch of Christian churches up here at the rally, Christian rally. When I was 16 or 17 years old. A little windy, a little twisty, but it's a beautiful ride. I'm glad I got my cold drink that Miss June fixed for me. I'm going to have a few swigs of that, get myself hydrated. In case you're interested, that's my jug of water I carry with me now, thanks to Jennifer Thiem and June Guyman Stephenson, to get myself hydrated. Travels with John Stephenson. A day in the park. You see what I mean about my view here. A beautiful view. There's the pavilion. Great place to have a wedding and food, dining, events. Ralph Dries, a great builder in northern Kentucky, Texas. He had built homes all over the country. Take us around here just a little bit. You see the back of the pavilion. That's where they have the wedding there. In the back. Beautiful little gazebo. You have to watch that wedding. I have it on YouTube and on Facebook. You have to watch that. And you can see how beautiful the wedding is from up here. Get around here where I can get a good picture. Let's see here now. You can see all of northern Kentucky right through there. And you can see down there on top of the Radisson. So we didn't have to go around in the restaurant. We can shoot the top of the restaurant right down there. And the great skyline of Cincinnati. And northern Kentucky. I always like to do this when I'm up here, a beautiful place like this. Is oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the children at play. The corn tops ripe, and the meadows are in bloom, and the birds make music all the day. Oh, the children roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times comes a knocking at the door. Then my old Kentucky home says good night. Weep no more, my ladies. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, far away. God bless America, and God bless Kentucky, and God bless northern Kentucky, and greater Cincinnati. And folks, just remember, it was the founding fathers, 1620, when they came into this little land with their covenant, and they read their Bible with godly principles, and recognized the need for the scriptures and the growth of this great country, all the way up to the 1776, when they formed the Declaration of Independence and the new Bill of Rights, and all the amendments that have been added since then, and the growth. Always remember, it's with God's will and God's love that we have the rights that we do in this country. Thank you, our founding fathers. And thank you for July the 4th and the celebrations. And thank you for all the other events we have including tomorrow night with Ray Cummins playing the guitar, the music of love, and all the other inductees into the Music Hall of Fame, including the Guyman family, Robinsons, singers, and all the groups that went into the Northern Kentucky Hall of Fame. And they'll be inducted tomorrow night. And then we'll have the Great Italian Festival, where I have the honor of singing my old Kentucky home, coming up shortly here in July. So come on out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, for the Italian Festival here in Newport on the river for Greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky and Indiana. Have a festive time. Eat all that wonderful Italian food. Love people with godly principles. Red, yellow, brown, black, and white. Born and unborn. Unique and diverse. Policemen and first responders. Garbage men and garbage collectors. Farmers and city folks. Everybody. All God's children. Teachers and students. Workers and owners. All of God's children. And remember, the greatest book that's ever been written, or ever will be written, the Holy Bible. That's the truth. We all stand on the truth of the Lord. For Jesus Christ will come back again some other day and reign as King of all on this earth. Be ready. Or as we say on June's license plate, you ready? On my license plate that we just finished getting again, videos. And the whole idea, are you ready? Our show, are you ready for the Lord? Are you ready for the Lord? We hope you join us on Facebook, John Stephenson, and YouTube with Travels with John Stephenson and Miss June Guyman Stephenson. We're a team for the Lord. Join us out there and enjoy the history of Northern Kentucky and each and every county in the state of Kentucky. All the history of the historians that gave us that history in 42,000 miles of driving. And enjoy it, just like I enjoy the great view here from DeVue Park and the Dries Memorial Building. The great view of the land of Simon Kenton. Don't forget, you Simon Kenton graduates of class of 1961. We're going to have our 60th reunion, October the 2nd, at La Rosa's in Independence, in their brand new banquet room there at the La Rosa Pizza Place in Independence. 2 o'clock, October the 2nd. Give me a call, 859-750-0000, or email me at small j, small s, 750-0000 at gmail.com. Get your reservation in for our 60th, 60, think about it, 60th reunion. We've lost a lot of our classmates, gone on to heaven, but we can honor them by being a part of our 60th reunion. So God bless you, and I'll close this video with our Father's prayer for all of us. And thank you, all of our public servants, our judges, and our county commissioners, our legislators. We've got some great ones, and they work hard for us and help us keep our country in God's view. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. God bless you all. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this 4th of July celebration. Trees Pavilion. Beautiful place. Here, folks, is the amphitheater that I talked about. Singing in years ago. Packed houses up in here. Packed houses. Great place for entertainment. Concert. And right across the street is the History Museum, Children's Home, hiking bike trails, nature trails, and across the way over there is the Behringer Croft Museum, Education Center. They do great works in there. Golf course here. A lot of great golfers from up here. Picnics. Buildings. A great place here in northern Kentucky. I played golf.